Right. And how many persons were there? 8 persons. And all these 8 persons seated around a circular table. 8 persons, who are those 8 persons? E, F, G, H, M, and P, Q. All these 8 persons are seated around a circular table, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then, H is seated second to the left of P. Where is this H? H is seated second to the left of P. P is here, H is here. Then, only 2 people between F and H. Now, 2 people between F and H, how many possibilities? 2 possibilities. Then, F can be either to the left hand side of H or to the right hand side of H. My second possibility unda leda? Then, in the second case, let us take like this. Now, P is here and H is here. And now, how many persons in between H and F? 2 people. Clear? In the first case, we have taken F is second, out to the left of H, and here right hand side. Q is an immediate neighbor of neither H nor F. Now, Q cannot be here, cannot be here. What is the only possibility? Q is here. Now, Q is not an immediate neighbor of H and F. Hence, Q can be either here or here. How many possibilities? 2 possibilities. In this case, we have got only one. What we need to do? Then we need to try to fix at this place. Madin fix it and try here. Then next one. Only 2 people between Q and E. Ma Q ki E ki major, there is exactly one. Now 2 persons between Q and E. Ma Q ikkada unde chance లేదు. Q and E 2 people. Then Q will be here. If Q is here, mean the munde the information. And Q is here. Only 2 people between Q and E. Now 2 people between Q and E again, and 1 to E will be here. And only 2 people between N and G. N and G, how many? There must be exactly 2 people. G, who is not an immediate neighbor to H. G is not an immediate neighbor, G is here. G is not an immediate neighbor, G is here. G is here, and only 2 people between N and G. N and G, there are exactly 2 people. N is here. Now, N and G, there are exactly 2 people. N can be here or N can be here, 2 possibilities. And M sits second to the right of N. If N is here, M is seated second to the right of M, means C and M must be the same. Is it possible? If M sits second to the left of N is given, appadi idu right hand side, that is ruled out. And N sits second to the left of M. And where should this end? N is seated second to the left of M. This is the final arrangement. Done with this? Now this is from question number 66 to 70. 66 to 69. Then next one, 70 onwards. Now in this question number 70 to 73 and comes under the first priority directions. Must start with the directions. Now point A is 8 meters to the south of P. A is 8 meters to the south of P. P is here, A is here. A is 8 meters to the south of P. R is 4 meters to the east of P. Now this is R, who is 4 meters to the east of P. R is 3 meters to the south of E. Now E and R, the distance is how much? 3 meters. E is 2 meters to the west of T. Now E and T, the distance is how much? 2 meters. And C is 3 meters to the north of T. Now this is C, the distance is how much? 3 meters. Now 3 meters అయితే ఇది ఎంత అవ్వాలి? 8 meters అంటే 6 కన్నా ఎక్కువ ఉండాలి. Then P will be here. Then C is 8 meters. E is 2 meters to the west of T. C is 3 meters. Q is 5 meters to the west of C. Now 5 and this is how much? 2. And the 3 will be there, 3. Now 2 plus 3, what is this one? Q. 5 meters. Then A is in which direction with respect to Q? A is towards which direction? Now from Q to reach A, south and west to southwest. Southwest choice 3, 70. And distance between E and P. E is here, P is here. Now we need to find out the distance between these two. Now distance between these two, this is 3. Now this is how much? 5. Clear? Then here in this one, idantha avutundamma 2 అయిపోయింది. 2 అయిపోతే out of this 4. Now this is how much? 4. And 4 square plus 5 square, how much is that? 25 plus 16, root over 41, choice 3, 71. Then 72. G is 2 meters to the south of P అన్నాం. మరి ఇక్కడ మనకి 3 plus 3 అయిపోతే 6 అయిపోయింది కదా. And 6 అయిపోతే ఇంకెంత ఉంది? 2. Now this is 2 meters. Now G is 2 meters to the south of P. Then distance between Q and G. Now Q and G, how much is this? Out of this 4, 3 meters అయిపోయింది. 3 అయిపోతే remaining will be 1. And 1, that is choice 3, 72. Then 73. Now 8134. What is the number given? 8134, 8134, 72, 46, 94. Now in this, in the given number, if all the digits are arranged in ascending order, Now the digits are arranged in the ascending order 1, 2, and 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then how many digits will remain unchanged? 3 and 4 remain unchanged. No. Only 2, that is choice 3, 73. Then 74 to 77 chapter, a certain number of people are sitting in a straight line, facing north. Facing north, now 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Now first or the second priority part. And more than 15. Already we have done one set. ఒక set already first priority లో చేసేసాం. Clear? ఇంకా sets ఈజీగా వచ్చే ఛాన్సెస్ అయితే ఉన్నాయి కాబట్టి we'll keep this one under the second priority. Then as of now. But as you need to work out this one now. Now I am explaining. But as in general in the examination, you need to work out this one under the second priority only. Then only 5 in between K and L. మా కేకి ఎల్కి మధ్య ఎంతమంది ఉన్నారు? 5. 5 అంటే K is here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. L is. Or if L is here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, K is. సరిపోయింది లేదు? Either K is to the left of it or K is to the right of it. And how many in between? 5%. And the number of people in between N and P. 1 more than N and M. N and P is 1 more than N and M, that is plus 1. Number of people in between N and P is 1 more than N and M. M sits second to the right of L. M is seated second to the right of L. M is seated second. M is seated second to the right of L. Only 3 in between N and P. Now in between N and P, how many? 3. If there are 3 in between M and P, N and M, 2 people. Now N and M, there must be exactly 2 people. And 3 in between N and P. And P who sits right of K. Now P is to the right hand side of K unknown. Now P is to the right of K. P is to the right of. And P sits second from one of the extreme ends. Now P is seated second from one of the extreme ends. Now P is seated second to the one of the extreme. N and M, there are 2 people. And 2 people in between N and M, ikkada start cheyali. Ma, can we have N at this place? Ma, N ikkada undacha leda? If N is here, N and P, how many people must be there? 3 people. Now 3 people, N and M 2, 3 people, 1, 2, 3, P can be here. And P is to the right of K. Saripenda leda? But what is the information? And P sits to the right. P sits second from one of the extreme. Appudu K ikkada unda. There is one possibility we have discussed. And next one, S is to the immediate left of L. S is to the immediate left of L. Is it possible? No. Hence N cannot be here. As N cannot be here, what is the other possibility? Then between M and N, how many people? 2 people. But 2 people unte. Between N and P, how many? 3 people. N and P, 3 people either to the left or to the right hand side. N and P, then P sits N and P. 1, 2, 3 P. If P is here and P is seated second from one of the extreme end, is it possible? No, hence P cannot be here. As P cannot be here, how many persons in between N and P? 3. No, P is seated second from one of the extreme end. Right hand is closed. N and M 2, N and P 2, P is to the right of K. The next one, and S sits to the immediate left of L. My S is to the immediate left hand side of L. Ikkada kuda S is to the immediate left of L. Then next one, and as many people in between N and L, L and Q. NL, LQ, L must be exactly between N and Q. L is exactly between N and Q. And between N and L, how many? 4. L and Q, how many? 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4, Q is. K and Q must be adjacent to each other. Then K sits exactly between Q and R. R is. And R sits at one of the extreme end. This is the final. Now this is from 74 to 77. Then, and next to 74 to 77, then 78 onwards. Now first or the second, and definitely under the first priority 78. Now inequalities. Now in this inequalities, the relation between H and N. Now N is and H is here. Which element is common? Make a common also a single statement H to N. Remove this symbol equal to. H lesser than or equals to N. Definitely to common symbol lesser than or equal. K and E. E is here, K is here. Remove this symbol equal to. E greater than K. K lesser than. Both 1 and 2, choice 5, question number 78. Then 79. And Q and W. Q is here, W. Q lesser than or equals to W is true. But not only equal to. The next one, W and R. R and W, from R to W, R is either less than or equals to W. R is either less than or equals to W. Now Q and R are one and the same. In the place of Q, you can take it as R. R equals to W, W equals to R. R to W, R is either lesser or equal. W is either greater or equal. Either 1 or 2, choice 3, 79. Then coming to 80. Now in this 80, L and T. My L and T, if you remove this one, L and T, opposite symbol. Opposite symbol, no relation. Opposite symbol lo manaki either ravalante em avali. And within the statement, opposite symbol, then between these two letters, L lesser than T or greater than or equal. మూడిట్లో ఒకటైతే డెఫినెట్లీ ట్రూ అవ్వాలి కదా. ఇది ట్రూ అయితే ఇదేమైపోయింది ఫాల్స్, ఇది ఫాల్స్ అయితే ఇదేమైపోయింది ట్రూ. ఈ మూడు సింబల్స్ తప్పించి వేరే సింబల్ వచ్చే ఛాన్సే లేదు. మరి దెన్ వాట్ ఇస్ యువర్ ఆన్సర్? ఎయిదర్ 1 or 2 చాయిస్. నా దిస్ ఈజ్ ద సెకండ్ కేస్ ఆఫ్ ఎయిదర్ ఆర్. మరి ఇంతకుముందుది ఏంటంటే ఇక్కడే మనకు వచ్చేస్తుంది రిలేషన్. స్టేట్మెంట్లోనే 2 సింబల్స్ వస్తాయి, ఎయిదర్ గ్రేటర్ దాన్ ఆర్ ఈక్వల్ ఆర్ లెస్సర్ దాన్ ఆర్ ఈక్వల్. కానీ దీంట్లో ఏమవుతుంది, స్టేట్మెంట్లో ఆపోజిట్ సింబల్ వస్తుంది, ఇక్కడ 2 కంక్లూజన్స్ మధ్యలో 3 సింబల్స్ రావాలి. దెన్ ఇట్ ఈస్ ఎయిదర్ ఆర్. Then 80, choice 3. Then 81. Now 81 onwards, first or the second? Definitely first. Right? How many questions were given? 3. 3 questions means then you need to directly work on this rather than writing each and every code separately. Then Zn. Zn ekkundi? Where is this word Zn? Zn is here. Zn is there in the third. And stop work diet. My diet undi, work undi, start. Then stop is common. And next one, what else is common? And work, diet, rest. Rest is common. Work and diet. Diet is common. All the 3 are common, isn't it? Then obviously one will be left over. And that one, that work. Work is what? Work is Zn. The code for work is what? Zn. Because the words are common, obviously codes will be common. Left over will be, the word work will be left over. Code Zn will be left. Then 82. Now in this 82, tell me, bite, stop, work. Bite, stop, walk. And walk. Walk is common between these two. As walk is common here, which code is common? Yes, sir. And the code for walk is what? Yes, sir. Definitely yes, sir must be there in your answer. No? What is the code for? Stop. Stop, start, walk, stop, diet. Start code common. Not 2 words. Now start is common in these 3. As start is common in these 3, which is common here? And yn, yn, yn. And the code for start is what? Yn. Start yn అయిపోయింది కదా, ఇప్పుడు ఏం కావాలి? And now walk is common. As walk is common, what is the code for walk? Yes, sir. ఇప్పుడు ఓకే కదా? Yes, sir. The code for walk is yes, sir. Next one ఇంకేం కావాలి? Bite and stop. Bite and stop. మా స్టాప్ ఇక్కడ ఉండిపోయింది. And where is the stop? And stop is in the first and the third. And diet కూడా ఉంది. Diet is common all these 3. 1, 3 and 4. 1, 3 and 4లో కామన్గా ఉన్నదండి. AJ, AJ and HK. And HK is common. Now what is the code for this one? దేనికి కోడ్ HK? Dietకి కోడ్ HK. Now diet is HK. Diet is HK gone. ఇంకా మనకు కావాల్సింది ఏంటి? Bite and stop. Then what is the code for bite? మన డైట్ అయిపోయింది కదా, బయట ఇప్పుడు ఏమవ్వాలి? Bite is common between the second and the fourth. And RSVS. VS is the code for bite. Bite అయిపోతే ఇంకా నెక్స్ట్ remaining stop. And what is the code for stop? And that will be AJ. సరిపోయిందా లేదా? AJ is common. Hence what is your answer? VS, AJ, SR, choice 182. Then 83. What may be the possible code for RC AZ? మా AZ ఇక్కడ ఏం లేదు కదా. As AZ is not given as the code. Hence the word to this AZ must be either one. Any word other than the given words. ఇక్కడ లేని వర్డ్ కన్నా వేరే వర్డ్ ఏదైనా రావాలి. దెన్ ఇంకేముంది? RC AZ. మేము ఇక్కడ RC AZ. AZ ఎక్కడుంది? RC is common. RC ఇక్కడ ఉంది, ఇక్కడ ఉంది, ఇక్కడ ఉంది. Clear? As RC is common, which word is common? And rest is common. మా రెస్ట్ రావాలి. నెక్స్ట్ వన్ ఏజ్డ్కి ఏం రావాలి, కొత్త వర్డ్ రావాలి. అండ్ రెస్ట్ ఉంది వర్క్. కెన్ వర్క్ బి ద కోడ్ ఫర్ దిస్? నో, బికాజ్ వర్క్ ఈజ్ గివెన్, ఇట్ కెనాట్ బి. ఏజ్డ్ కెనాట్ బి ద కోడ్ టు ద వర్డ్ వర్క్. అండ్ ఇక్కడ రెస్ట్ చేయలేదు. రెస్ట్ అండ్ ప్లేస్. ప్లేస్ ఎక్కడైనా ఉందా వర్డ్ లేదు. అండ్ ఇట్ కెన్ బి యువర్ ఆన్సర్. Choice 3, question number 83. Then 84 onwards. Now 84 to 87, what is given? Now 6 people. Now 6 people, 3 different floors. Each floor, how many persons? 2 persons. Now these are the 3 floors we have. Now 3 floors, how many persons? And 2 persons in each of these floor. Now 6 persons were there. Now in these 6 persons, and 6 people live on 3 different floors of a 3-story building, where lowermost floor is number 1, above that is 2, and so on. Each floor there are 2 flats, flat 1 and flat 2. How many flats we have? 1 and 2. Here again we have 2 flats. Flat 1 of floor is 2, is immediately above, and so on. 1 floor between T and S. Both are living in different flats. Both Q and S live in the same flat. S and P do not live in the same. T lives on an odd number floor, but not odd number flat. Clear? T lives on an odd number floor, but not odd number flat. That means second flat, either first floor or third floor. And 1 floor between T and S. Both are living in different flats. S is here, S is here. Both are living. Both Q and S live on the same floor. Now Q and S live on the same floor. Then S and P do not live in the same flat. P is here. S and P do not live in the same flat. Flat means column wise. Floor means row wise. And T lives on an odd. R lives immediately below the floor of U. Or U who does not live on an odd number floor. U must be even number floor. U is an even number floor, and so U is here. Then whatever this R lives immediately below U. R lives immediately below U. Now U and R must be like. Is it possible? Because U cannot be odd number floor. And this case is ruled out. Now we have left with this case. మా ఈ పేపర్లో ఫస్ట్ ప్రయారిటీ అంటే ఇదే రావాలి. అండ్ ఫస్ట్ సెట్ ఉంది, ఆల్ ద 8 పర్సన్స్. దాంతో కంపేర్ చేసుకుని ఇదే ఈజీ అయిపోయింది. మల్టిపుల్ ఫ్లోర్స్ అండ్ మల్టిపుల్ ఫ్లాట్స్ ఆల్వేజ్ అండర్ ద ఫస్ట్ ప్రయారిటీ. మా ఇంకా మీకు ఇఫ్ యూ కుడ్ నాట్ ఏబుల్ టు బ్రింగ్ దిస్ వన్ అండర్ ద ఫస్ట్ ప్రయారిటీ, ఏం చేయాలి? యూ నీడ్ టు ప్రాక్టీస్ మోర్ సచ్ టైప్ ఆఫ్ క్వశ్చన్స్ అండ్ బ్రింగ్ దిస్ వన్ టు ద ఫస్ట్ ప్రయారిటీ. దెర్ ఈస్ నో ఆప్షన్ ఆఫ్ లీవింగ్ దిస్ వన్ టు ద సెకండ్ ప్రయారిటీ. దెన్ డెఫినెట్గా ఫస్ట్ ప్రయారిటీలో చేయాల్సిన సెట్ ఇది. సార్ ఇంకా మాకు కాన్ఫిడెన్స్ రాలేదంటే ఇంకా కొన్ని చేయండి, 100 పజిల్ చేయండి, సేమ్ మోడల్. ఫస్ట్ ప్రయారిటీకి అయితే తీసుకురండి. దెన్ నెక్స్ట్ వన్, క్వశ్చన్ నెంబర్ 88 ఆన్వర్డ్స్. నా 88, నా వాట్ ఈస్ గివెన్ ఇన్ దిస్ 88? మా బ్లడ్ రిలేషన్ చేశారా లేదా? 88 ఫస్ట్ ఆర్ ద సెకండ్ ప్రయారిటీ? ఫస్ట్ ప్రయారిటీ. చెప్పండి. 8 members. V is the only brother-in-law of S. S is the son-in-law of N. S is the son-in-law of N అంటే ఎవరు రావాలి? N's daughter's husband. Who is that one? Yes, S is the son-in-law. And V is the only brother-in-law. మరి ఇలా రాసుకోవచ్చు, 1 possible. S's spouse's brother. And V, this means these 2 persons are siblings. M is unmarried. J is the daughter of B. B who is the sister of B. B is the sister of B. సరిపోయిందా లేదా? And J is the daughter. J is the daughter of B. D is the grandfather of J. D is the grandfather of J, and M and V are siblings to each other. M and V are also siblings to each other. And R is the father of S. R is the father of whom? Yes. R is the father of S. D is the grandfather. Then D will be her grandfather. Clear? D is the grandfather, N is the grandmother. M and V are siblings. R is the father of S. M is unmarried ఉంది కదా ఇంతకు ముందు. And S is the spouse of V. S and V are spouses to each other. Then what is the gender of this M? Female. Why it is female? Only 1 daughter. Only 1 daughter means this person. Only 1 brother-in-law. Only 1 brother-in-law, this person is a female. How is M related to D? D is daughter. Daughter, that is choice to 88. 89. How is V related to J? J's mother's brother is uncle. Uncle choice for 89. 90. And how is B related to R? R's son's wife, son-in-law, choice 1. My question is, how is B related to R? And R's son's wife, daughter-in-law, choice 5. Then 91. Now 91, how many pairs of letters are there? What is the word we given? H-O-N-O, U-R-A. H-O-N-O, U-R-A, B-L is the word given, honorable. Now in this word, honorable. And how many pairs of letters? H, I-J-K-L-M-N-O-P-Q. O, P-Q-R-S-T-U-V-W. N-N-O, there is a pair. Pair unda leda N-N-O? N-N-O, there is a pair. Next one. And N-O-P-Q-R-S-T-U. U, no letter more than. R, no letter more than. A and B, there is a pair. And forward, how many? 2 pairs. And again in the reverse order. E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N. L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S. B, C, D, E, F, G, H. C, D, E, F, G, H, I. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. R, U, O, no letter more than this. N and O, there is a pair. How many pairs? 3 pairs, choice to 90. 92. Hierarchy. First or the second? Definitely first priority. And who are the how many people? Only 6 people. Who are those 6 people? Now CEO, and next one, Executive Director ED, and next to ED, and next one, GM, and next one next to GM, and DGM, next to DGM, and manager, and finally a clerk. Manager and a clerk. Now how many persons are there? 6 persons. Now these 6 persons, manager and a clerk. Then coming to condition number 1. Now in this, D is junior to A, D is junior to whom? A, and senior to whom? B. Clear? A, D, and B. A is senior to DGM. A is senior to DGM. A can be here, A can be here, A can be here, 3 positives. Then A is senior to whom? A is senior to DGM. And but not ED, but not Executive Director. Hence, how many possibilities? Only 2 possibilities. Then next one. And B is not the junior most. Now B cannot be the clerk at all. And B cannot be the clerk. As B cannot be the clerk, ADB definitely in this order. B cannot be. Only 2 in between E and A. Now in between E and A, how many? 2. And C will be here. Now in between E and A, there are only 2. E will be here. And if E is here, F is senior to D. F is senior to D, but junior to C. C, F and D must be in this order. Now C, F and D. Clear? Now C, F. Now if C, F and D were there, then B must be here. Ikkada vachestar C, F. Mela vaste B cannot be the junior most. Now this is from 92 to 96, 95. Then next one 96 to 100. 96 onwards. First or the second? Definitely first priority. Syllogisms. 96 choice. Some apples are bananas. Now these are the apples that are bananas. And only a few bananas are grapes. Some bananas are grapes, but not all. And all bananas are kiwis. Now this entire banana is a part of kiwi. Some apples are kiwis, definitely true. Some kiwis are grapes, definitely true. Hence both the conclusions are true, both 1 and 2 choice. Sarvendra is the choice 5. Then 96 it is choice. Both the conclusions are affirmative, no need to write an alternate diagram. Then next one, all apples are bananas. Now these are the apples that are bananas. And only a few bananas are grapes. Some bananas are grapes, but not all. And all grapes are kiwis. Now this entire grape is a part of kiwi. And all kiwis can be apples or not. All kiwis can be apples, possible or not possible? All kiwis. Ma kiwis and apples aye chance undi kada? Avacha avakudda? All kiwis can be apple. Ikkada mana line enti ikkada? And this entire banana cannot be grape on. Grapes can be banana. Ma grapes ikkada vachindi anukondi appudu kuda these are the bananas that are not grapes. Clear? Hence possible or not possible? Possible. And some apples are grapes. Apple and grape, no intersection. Only one choice, 197. 98. Now in this 98, some kiwis are bananas. Now these are the kiwis that are bananas, kiwi and a banana. Some bananas are what? Grapes. And some grapes are apple. Then some kiwis are apples fall. Some kiwis are not apples too. No kiwi is apple. Meedi false or angel. All kiwis are apple. Ma kiwis are apple, apple raskochu kada. That's the alternate diagram true. Then the first one will be true. Then what is your answer? Either 1 or 2, choice 3, 98. Then 99. 99 first or the second? Definitely first. After arranging all the digits in increasing order within the number, sum of the third and the third digit of the highest and second digit of the lowest. All the digits are arranged in the ascending order and 3 రావాలి, 4 రావాలి, 2 రావాలి, 4 రావాలి. Because the lowest digit comes to the first place. అవునా కదా? The digits are arranged in increasing order. Which is the highest? 5 is the highest. దీంట్లో second digit and sum of the third digit. Third digit ఏమైంది? 7. Third digit is what? 7. Third digit of the highest number. Second digit of the lowest number. Lowest number ఏది? Second digit ఎంత? 7. 7 plus 7, 14 choice. Then 100. Now in this 100, if all the digits in each of the numbers are arranged in descending order within the number, the digits are arranged in the descending order. Which of the following is the highest in the new arrangement? Descending order అంటే మనకి ఏం రావాలి? Highest digit must come to the first place. ఇక్కడ highest 7, ఇక్కడ 8, ఇక్కడ ఏమో 9. This is the highest. Then choice to question number 100. ఇంకా number series question numbers 36. Now 36. Now 36, 65612187. Now 65612187. Then that is my ocean into how much? 2187 into 1 by 3. 1 by 3 అవుతుందా లేదా? 26, 26, 24, 20. సరిపోయింది into 1 by 3. Now this is 1 by 3. Next one 1 by 3. ఇక్కడ ఏమైంది? 2 by 3 చేయండి. Now if you do with this with 3 by 3. Now 7 and 2, 9. 729 into 2 and 1415 into 1 by 3 into 2 by 3. Next one into 3 by 3. Next one into 4 by 3. Next one into 5 by 3. My into 5 by 3 and ఎంత? Then here in this one. 3 how many times? 3, 6. 18. 3, 4, 12. 24, 8. 648 into 5. Into 5. And those in the 648 into 5. Now 3240. Now 3240 given in choice 5. Sarvina into 5 by 3. Then 37. 37, 67 and 94 difference. 67 and 94 difference. 27. 94 and 139 difference. 45. And 139 and 202 difference. 61 plus 2, 68. Then 202 and 301 difference. 63. 63 వచ్చిందా? 63. Then 202 and 301 difference. 99. Now 27, 45, 27, 45, 63, 99. 9 into 9. 9 into 11. 9 into 7. 9 into 5. 9 into 3. What are these? Multiples. And what are these numbers? Prime numbers. 9 into 2, 18. Now 18 must be subtracted or added. 67 minus 18. Minus 18, 49. Must have been 49. Prime multiples of 9 are added. 38. Now 38 Japan. Now 38, 19, 45. 19, 45 and so on. Then what is your answer here? Numbers are increasing at a very faster rate. And 45, ఎన్నిసార్లు పోతుంది? Now 45 into how many times? 3 times. Into 3 plus 4. Midemen into 4 plus 5. Into 5 plus 6. And 3, 4 pekdemol into 2 plus 3. Into 1 plus 2. How much is that? 21 choice. Then